Ever wondered why some students excel in school while others struggle to stay motivated? Let's take a journey into the fascinating world of motivation in education, a landscape where psychology and learning intersect. It's a realm that's far more intricate than just a simple desire to succeed. It's about understanding what drives us, what fuels our passion for learning, and how we can harness that energy to overcome the challenges that stand in our way. You see, motivation isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a complex tapestry woven from threads of curiosity, ambition, and resilience. It's influenced by a myriad of factors, from our personal experiences to our environment and even our very own mindset. In the next few minutes, we'll be exploring this topic further, delving into real-life examples and shedding light on the inner workings of motivation in education. So, ready to embark on this insightful journey? Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery behind the psychology of motivation in education. Motivation isn't just about willpower, it's a complex interplay of psychological factors. Let's break it down. In the realm of education, two primary types of motivation come into play: intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. But what exactly are they? Imagine a student who stays up late poring over books, not because of an impending test, but simply because they are fascinated by the subject matter. This is intrinsic motivation in action. It's the kind of motivation that springs from genuine interest or enjoyment in the task itself. It's the fuel that drives the self-starters, the ones who pursue knowledge out of pure curiosity, not because they are told to do so. Then there's the student who diligently studies to score well on tests, driven by the prospect of a good grade or maybe a reward promised by their parents. This is extrinsic motivation. It's not about the love of the task itself, but rather about achieving a specific outcome or reward. It's the force that pushes the goal-oriented individuals, those who are driven by tangible rewards or the avoidance of unpleasant consequences. Now you may wonder, is one type of motivation better than the other? Well, not exactly. While it might seem that intrinsic motivation, being rooted in authentic interest, would be more desirable, it's not always feasible or realistic. Not every subject or task can ignite passion in every student. That's where extrinsic motivation steps in, providing a necessary push towards accomplishment, even when the task at hand doesn't spark joy. However, relying solely on extrinsic motivation can lead to a dependence on rewards, potentially stifling a student's natural curiosity and passion. Therefore, it's the balance between the two that truly matters. A harmonious blend of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation can lead to a robust and sustainable drive for learning. So, the next time you wonder why some students seem to effortlessly excel while others struggle, remember that the answer might lie in the subtle dance between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. While both types of motivation can fuel academic success, it's the balance between the two that truly matters. What if I told you that motivation isn't solely dependent on the individual? There are external factors at play too. Indeed, motivation doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's influenced by a variety of elements, and today we're delving into three key factors: the classroom environment, teaching styles, and peer influence. Picture a classroom. What comes to mind? Is it a place of excitement and curiosity, or a place of dread and boredom? The environment in which learning takes place has a tremendous impact on motivation. A positive, engaging, and supportive classroom culture can stoke the fires of motivation, making students eager to learn. On the other hand, a negative, dull, or hostile environment can douse those same fires, leaving students disinterested and disengaged. Now, let's move on to teaching styles. Imagine a student, let's call him Tom. Tom was a middling student, not particularly interested in his studies. His grades were average, and he viewed school as a chore rather than a place of learning. However, when his math teacher changed her teaching style, incorporating more interactive and hands-on activities, Tom's attitude shifted. He started performing better, not because he suddenly became a math whiz, but because the teaching style engaged him and sparked his curiosity. Lastly, let's not forget the influence of peers. We humans are social creatures, and we're influenced by those around us. A positive peer group that values education can boost a student's motivation. On the flip side, a peer group that devalues education can negatively impact a student's motivation. So what's the takeaway here? Motivation is not just an internal individual characteristic, it's a complex interplay of internal drives and external influences. and understanding these external factors can provide valuable insights into how to foster and enhance motivation in students. As you can see, the environment plays a critical role in shaping a student's motivation. Now that we've understood the factors influencing motivation, let's explore some strategies to enhance it. Goal setting is a powerful tool for motivation. It provides a roadmap for where you want to go and how to get there. Let's take the example of James, a student who was struggling with maths. He found it hard to see the point of solving equations, and his motivation dipped. But when James started setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or SMART, goals, his motivation soared. He set a goal to solve 10 algebra problems each day. This clear, achievable target gave him a sense of direction and purpose, and his maths skills improved dramatically. Incorporating interests into learning is another effective strategy. When we're interested in a topic, we're naturally more motivated to learn about it. Consider Sarah, who loved art but found history dull. Her teacher cleverly incorporated art into history lessons, discussing historical events through the lens of famous paintings. Sarah's interest in art made history come alive for her, and her motivation to learn about the past increased considerably. Providing constructive feedback is also crucial for boosting motivation. Feedback should be specific, timely, and focused on effort and improvement, not just outcomes. For example, when Mark submitted an essay, his teacher didn't just give him a grade. She highlighted what he had done well, pointed out areas for improvement, and suggested strategies for him to use next time. This constructive feedback helped Mark see that he was capable of growth and improvement, which greatly boosted his motivation. These strategies, goal setting, incorporating interests into learning, and providing constructive feedback, have been shown to effectively boost motivation. They provide a sense of direction, make learning more engaging, and promote a growth mindset. These are just a few strategies that can help boost motivation in students, but remember, what works for one may not work for another. So it's important to explore different strategies and find what works best for you. This journey towards better motivation is a personal one, but the rewards are well worth the effort. In conclusion, understanding the psychology of motivation in education is key to fostering a conducive learning environment. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of what drives us to learn, to grow, and to succeed. We've discovered that motivation isn't black and white. It's a vibrant spectrum of desires, ambitions, and needs. It's an intricate dance between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, each playing their part in the grand ballet of learning. Let's take a moment to revisit the key points from our exploration. Firstly, intrinsic motivation, that inner drive that fuels our passion for knowledge, for the sheer joy of learning. It's that spark that lights up our eyes when we unravel a complex problem or when we grasp a new concept. Then there's extrinsic motivation, the tangible rewards and recognitions that also play a significant role in our learning journey. They act as a compass, guiding us towards specific goals, whether it's acing an exam, earning a degree, or landing that dream job. However, remember that striking a balance between these two is crucial. Too much focus on extrinsic rewards could overshadow the joy of learning, while relying solely on intrinsic motivation could lead to a lack of direction. We also discussed the critical role of the environment in shaping our motivation. A supportive, stimulating, and inclusive environment can fan the flames of motivation, creating a thriving space for learning and growth. And lastly, we delved into effective strategies to boost motivation. From setting realistic goals and celebrating small victories to fostering a growth mindset and promoting autonomy, each strategy is a powerful tool in the arsenal of motivation. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding the psychology of motivation in education. Every step, every revelation is a stepping stone in creating a more engaging and effective educational experience. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Remember, your comments and experiences can spark a valuable discussion, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts below.